Hello and welcome to another edition of Athletes Corner. And today we got the Lynn Tech boys basketball program here. Got the fellas. I'll let them introduce themselves. You two can start.
Jaden.
A 101.
Keith Jim.
Travis Sanchez.
Gio Jean.
Brandon Anton. Andy Batista.
All right, fellas, coming off a 20-3 season, got as far as to the final eight. Just overall, just talk about just this experience because you guys made the tournament last year but lost in the first round, and then made a deeper run this year. Just kind of what was kind of the difference in the learning experience from that last year that helped you guys this year?
I really think the only difference was growth. It was basically the same squad from year one to year two, so it's really just learning how to play with each other, learning, like chemistry stuff, and just really we just bonded more together, and that's what helped us. Obviously, we all got better individually as well, so it was really just that extra year that helped us out and helped us reach that far. Definitely.
And the core of this team, you guys were kind of thrown in there, especially you, Gio, you guys were thrown in there early as freshmen. I mean, how was that? How's that for you guys just to experience that varsity experience right away your freshman year?
At first, it was really difficult to change from middle school ball to varsity. It was a huge difference. So definitely at first it was difficult, but playing with guys like Jaden and Edric made it easier for us to transition. So we definitely got used to it, and it helped us that we started off so early.
Yeah, for you, Jaden, the last 2 years, kind of saw the progress of the program from before when you got to Tech. Just for you going out and seeing how you guys set the standard and moving forward for the program to move forward, and how you guys are leaving the program and how you guys are now on the winning track.
It was very exciting seeing how the program grew over the years, more fans into the games, how we just worked harder every single year. We got better from year to year, and hopefully they can keep that going for the years to come.
And you have the unique experience because you've seen it all, the good,
yeah,
and the bad, and the process it took. You talk about that from year one to year four.
Year one was a lot different than this past year. We obviously won a lot more games. The atmosphere was better. Practices were more fun, more lively, and the games were obviously more fun.
Yeah, definitely. I need you guys to walk me through first the Voc tournament. Walk me through that and how that kind of prepared you guys for the state tournament.
It kind of got us prepared of what a playoff atmosphere was going to feel like. The difference between a regular season crowd and a playoff crowd is very different. So having those 2 early games before the tournament starts, it already gets you pumped up for the tournament. Like once you play that first game of the tournament, it feels like you already been there.
Yeah. Did you guys kind of wanted to put yourself in a better situation to have a home game for this past season's tournament because you guys felt like you guys had a good season the year before, but they still had you guys go on the road? Was that kind of one of the goals for you guys to get a home game or a couple home games because you knew how the system had you guys go on the road the first year? Yeah, our goal was definitely
our goal was a home game. Seeing from the beginning of the season, we were keeping track of it, trying our best to climb the rankings as high as we can. So definitely home games were important for us. Seeing that our for first year a playoff road game is extremely difficult to win at.
Yeah. What would you say was kind of the point in the season where you guys kind of felt like you started to hit your stride, or you kind of felt like everything was coming together?
I think really after it was our second game, we lost to Shashi, and I think that was a big test for us. We saw what could be our kryptonite, and it was a tough couple of games. After that, we were kind of getting used to it, going we were at each other's necks a little bit. But after that, we just hit the road running after that, blowing out teams. So I think that was really when we started clicking like that and getting our team right.
Yeah, definitely. Brandon, man, you was kind of your role on the team changed a little bit from your freshman year. Got a lot more shots. Defensively, they put you on some of their best guards and stuff. How did you embrace that role? And what was kind of your goals that you set forward in the offseason that kind of put you in the position that you had, type of season you had?
So, for me, my
role. I wanted to continue, shooting, playing defense to keep myself on the court longer.
Yeah.
And they all embraced me well, so I wanted to play better for them.
Yeah, definitely. And you had the big shots in the tournament too. You had the big shot. It was against Georgetown. You had that big corner three.
Yeah.
The Vogue tournament, you had another big shot as well, if I'm not mistaken. Were you just very confident that when you get the ball and that opportunity comes, that you're going to be able to make the plays that everybody knows that you can make from that spot you were in?
Yeah, definitely. They all trust me, so I gotta.
You gotta make that shot.
Yeah.
You gotta make that shot. Don't worry about that, man. Don't worry about that. Gio, man. Like, Gio, what's going on, man?
Not much.
It's been quite the 2 years for you, man.
Yeah.
How has your game improved from your freshman year to sophomore year?
I mean, probably my freshman year, I didn't have the vision I have now to pass the ball.
Yeah.
And I know our team was based around, so we had our team around Edric, so in the big, so I knew that it wasn't all about scoring this year, so I had to pass it down low to the bigs and get them points, get them scored.
How easy did that make it for the offense for everyone else? Because when you got Jaden and Edric.
Yeah, it definitely took the pressure off me and Andy, but bringing up the ball was still a challenge this year. But yeah, setting screens really took pressure off us.
Andy, you had an injury. Did you have an injury this year?
Yeah.
How long were you off for?
I think it was 3 weeks.
You was off for, what did you kind of see in that kind of helped you? Just watching instead of playing, seeing on the floor, and how did that help you when you got back?
Honestly, it helped me see our weaknesses better. Obviously being on the court, you still see it, but not really as well as you would on the bench. Right. So I think, it really helped me a lot because I saw what we were doing wrong as a team and what I could do better once I came back. And once I came back, I tried to emphasize, what we could do better. And it also, me getting injured also helped me up because it helped Trav get into a better rhythm, which is something we really needed, someone that could score off the bench. So obviously, it wasn't great to be injured, but it definitely served as a good time to learn and come back stronger.
Yeah, Travis definitely. I think it was the first game I saw was the East Boston game when you came in. Had a big impact on the game. Was that just you staying ready when your number was called?
Yeah.
How was transferring from classical and coming over here? What was kind of the differences in how did just you excel?
The practices really, just more intense, more big guys. So it just made it harder for me, and it got me better really.
Yeah. How easy is it to play with two bigs like Jaden and Edric for you?
It gives us more open shots really, because dish it down on them, they start collapsing on the bigs, then we get open shots.
Now you had them pressure free throws. I think you made 4 big free throws in those postseason games. What was any nerves? I know I talked to you about that before,
just
but
confidence really.
Yeah, in that environment, is that kind of just the moment that you kind of want as a player?
Really.
All right. Another guy I got to talk about. He's not here right now. Caesar. He was another one. I think he had some injuries as well. He missed a couple games, but then when he came back, it felt like every time he came off the bench, he just did something that helped the team out, either defensively, grabbing a rebound, getting a bucket. That's how key was he for you guys' success?
He was key for us. He was really like our spark plug off the bench. If we needed a stop, he got us a stop. If we needed a transition bucket, he got it. He was just really someone we could plug into any situation. He helped us out.
Yeah, definitely. Jaden, what are you hoping these guys took from this season that's kind of going to help because they got a couple more years
I hope
of the program?
In the next couple of years, they keep working hard because they're expected to take a bigger step now that the seniors are leaving.
Yeah.
I hope they can bring their program up to a bigger step, hopefully win a championship in the next 2 years, and hopefully just keep improving the program.
Yeah, we got to talk about that Wareham game. I mean, I was there. Drove 3 hours for that. But all that gas. But you guys got the experience to see what it takes to beat a championship team and what a championship team kind of looks like. It felt like in that game, you guys fell early, but then you guys kind of settled down and got back in it. But then it was like just a wave that they just kept coming with the wave and all the turnovers they forced. But when you guys look back at that game, what was just kind of your takeaways from that?
I think a big takeaway from that was the difference between our mentality and their mentality. It really shows the difference between us and a championship team. Like I think we had the talent to be a championship team, but we didn't have the mindset of one going into to that game. They came in obviously from the jump trying to end the game, and that's what they did. So I feel like that's something that we took away from that game. They had 10 seniors and they didn't want to go out like that. And we needed to have that same mentality.
Did you guys feel like? Because I felt like when you guys finally settled in that game, I felt like you guys could compete with them and you guys could have gave them a matchup. But where do you think kind of things went astray when you guys cut that 10-point lead down to like 4 or 5 and then they went on another run? What do you guys think like things went astray in that?
Really, I mean, defensively, we just weren't there. I mean, we were kind of all beat up. Myself, I had a couple injuries. Edric had a couple injuries. I feel like it was fatigue. We really couldn't keep up with them that well. So it was just really, it was at the moment it was difficult to stay up with them. But I feel like looking back on it, like you said, we definitely had the talent to keep up with them and give them a good game.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, that team was they were something else. What's next for you? Any decisions yet on what's your future playing the next level, or you still haven't made a decision yet?
I still haven't made my decision on when I'm going to play for college basketball.
You got graduation coming up soon, man.
I'm going to make a decision by the end of this week.
All right, you got options that you want to tell the folks, or you keeping that between you and coach?
I'm most likely going to New England College in New Hampshire.
Okay, that's not a bad school. All right, cool. Man, fellas, thank you for coming. Really appreciate you showing up Sunday.
Yeah, I am.
You sure? It was only 12 this past Sunday. It was only 12 of us playing, but you showing up?
Yes, sir.
Your dad showing up?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right, because whenever I talk to him, he be unsure.
Yeah.
Make sure he shows up.
Oh, Sunday? Oh, I
Yeah, tell him to show up. Y'all want to plug in your social medias before we get out of here?
At AB the point guard.
There you go.
Not _Brandon1.
Eugene.
Trap JR.
Keith Chandler Jr.
_the1. You don't know email.
The late one over here.
Jaden Welch 223.
All right. That's it.
I already have my.
Juan, we expecting big things from you next year, Juan.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Juan.
Can't wait for it.
Yeah, we expecting doubles and all that from you next year. You guys been watching Athletes Corner. We out of here.